भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं। समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। तेषां कृपया योगदर्शन वेदान्तदर्शन ज्ञानमार्गेण परमात्मनः अनुभवद्वारा अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं पतञ्जलि योगदर्शनशास्त्रस्य अध्ययनं श्रीव्यासभाष्यसमेत वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगगुरूणां स्मरणम्। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ॐ पतञ्जलि महर्षये नमः। 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 व्यासमहर्षये नमः। व्यासमहर्षये नमः। ॐ व्यासमहर्षये नमः। व्यासमहर्षये नमः। व्यासमहर्षये नमः। व्यासमहर्षये नमः। ॐ अथ प्रथमः समाधिपादः। चत्वारि सूत्राणि। ॐ अथ योगानुशासनम्। ॐ अथ योगानुशासनम्। ॐ अथ योगानुशासनम्। योगः चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः। योगः चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः। योगः चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः। तदा द्रष्टुः स्वरूपे अवस्थानं। तदा द्रष्टुः स्वरूपे अवस्थानं। तदा द्रष्टुः स्वरूपे अवस्थानं। वृत्तिसारूप्यम् इतरत्र। वृत्तिसारूप्यम् इतरत्र। वृत्तिसारूप्यम् इतरत्र। 4 sutras we have done. So in that the second sutra says yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Entire dissolution of vrittis of the chitta is called as yoga. And how to do that? Sadhanas are not yet started, remember. We are only given about the goal to be reached in the first 10-15 sutras. Then the sadhanas come. But understanding these ideas of the yoga darshana itself is the beginning sadhana, wherein the problems are analyzed, solutions are analyzed. Problems are vrittis, solution is vritti nirodha. Then how to apply that solution is sadhanas. How to reach to that solution. So when entire vrittis are niruddha, what happens to the one who is doing it? Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. So the drashta in his own nirvishesha chaitanya matra, which is called as chaitanya, the chiti, the atma, or in Vedanta called as brahma, or the nirvana, or the kaivalya, or the moksha, word कुछ भी यूज करो उस अनुभूति में वो रह जाएंगे. Now the point is, when the nirodha of the chitta is not done, it is vittana avastha, what is the position of Purusha? That is what you and I are in. That position is called as Vrutthis arupyam itaratra. Now, what is to be, a point to be added and exhaustively analyzed and understood is what? Ki, as the Purusha was in his Chiti Swarupa, in the Vritti Nirodha Avastha, that Chiti Swarupa of the Purusha is never lost. Because Chiti Shakti aparinami aprasankheya. Darshita Vishaya Shuddha Ananta. So the Anantata, the Shuddhata, the Parinamani Aprasankheta. These four qualities of Chitta, Achiti Shakti, Paramatma are always there. As much they were in the Vritti Nirodha Swarupavastha or Vritti Utthana, then Sarupya Avastha. But difference between the Swarupa and Sarupya, when the Vritti Nirodha is done and Vritti Utthana is what? At the Darshita Vishaya place, there is a problem. What is the Darshita Vishaya place? The central quality of five qualities that are explained about Chiti Shakti. Ki, the moment the Vritti Utthana happens, this Chiti Shakti, although he doesn't change in himself, he remains as same. But because the proximity of that, because although the man never loses to be a man, but because the proximity of the wife, on him only, through that wife, the husband gunas or the lakshanas are projected or imagined. He has never lost as a man just because he became husband, though he doesn't behave like that some cases. But then, did it change? In the same way, Swarupa Sthiti of the Chiti Shakti never becomes otherwise. But it is not seen as it is. Then it is as if, we remember, the as if word is important in Vedanta, in the Yoga Sutra, as if it gathers to itself the Lakshanas of the Vrutthis. Never gathers, never gets mixed up with it. Only like the Spatika example is given, the color of the cloth or the flower never gets mixed up with the crystal, but crystal as if gathers the color. You understand that ना? वो ऐसा लगता है कि उस रंग वाला हुआ, लेकिन बना नहीं वो. That's how the moment the cloth is removed, crystal is in its crystalline, pristine color as it was Eva. So when the cloth was brought, did the crystalness gone away? No. But do you see it as crystal as it is? No. Then what are you seeing it as if colored? Is it not? This is the idea to be elaborately understood. For that, in this fourth sutra, the Bhashyakara's Bhashyam, we have studied the half of it, almost it. Vruttisaropyam itaratra is a sutra. Okay, the first sentence is what in the Vruttisaropyam? कि व्युत्थाने याः चित्तवृत्तयः तत् अविशिष्टवृत्तिः पुरुषः. Okay. At the Niruddha sthiti of the Vrittis, Chiti Shakti is in its own Swarupa. Drashta is in his own Swarupa. That is Nirvishesha Jnana Swarupa Chaitanya Matra Swarupa. Pure consciousness without the Triputi. But Vritti Utthana Kale kya hota hai? Ya Chitta Vrittaya, whatever the Vrittis are there, he, the Purusha, tad Avishishtaha Purushaha, Avishishta Vrittihi Purusha. Vritti means behavior. He behaves as if the Vritti is, without changing himself. Like an actor on the stage. He has not lost his original form. But when on the stage he is there, whichever the role is given to him or he takes, that way he acts. The moment he off the stage, all his acting is gone, he is in own original form. So being on the stage like Vritti Vuttana Avastha, off the stage is Vritti Nirodha Avastha. He remained same in both cases. But at the stage level, he acted as the role. So too, when the Vritti Utthana is there, whatever the Vritti, the Purusha as if becomes like that. And that is sufficient for being samsari. Then what is Vedantic way therefore? Therefore, to all the Vrittis, be a Sakshi. Then you don't suffer. So what a Jivan Mukta lives like, he involves, same time, knows that he is a Sakshi. Like how an actor acts on the stage, he fully lives the role, Lives. Yet he knows he is not. Therefore, he is not bound. He may be crying. Emotions, he cries, somebody stabs him, he feels that he is dying. He will live alive as if it is real, but is not touched by it because he knows he is not that. Jivan Mukta lives like that. Slowly, all those topics will be developed. First thing is understood, be clear, Niruddha of Chitta, Swarupa Avasthiti. Vittana of the Chitta, whichever are the Vrutthis, that time the Purusha behaves as if. So if the Vrutthis are Kshipta, he thinks he is Kshipta, Mudha, Mudha, Vikshipta, Vikshipta, Ekagra, Ekagra. Any of that चित्त का है वो ऐसा पुरुष लगता है. Now we have to understand how this process is happening. कि तथा च सूत्रम, फर्स्ट सूत्र को समझो, एकमेव दर्शनम ख्यातिरेव दर्शनम. This is not the yoga sutra. This sutra borrowed from the Panchashikha text by Panchashikacharya. What is that? What is ekmeva darshanam means? They are seen as one, inseparable. Second, Khyatareva darshanam is what? What is seen is not Chaitanyam or the Atma Vastu, but the Vritti only is seen. एकमेव दर्शनम इज दोनों चिपक कर दिखते हैं. ख्यातरेव दर्शनम जो दिखता है वो वृत्ति होता है, नॉट चैतन्य. चैतन्य इज माय ओन स्वरूप. सो आई बिकम आइडेंटिफाई विद द वृत्ति सो मच. फर्स्ट थिंग एकमेव दर्शनम. Second, Khyatireva Darshanam. What is Vritti? That I take as myself. This in Vedanta is called as after Avaranam. Second step is Vikshepa. Whatever is Vikshipta, that is Aropita on the self. The rope is not known as rope, Avaranam. On the rope only, the snake is projected, Vikshepam. The projected snake, Vikshepa, alone is Aropita on the rope. Superimposition. All the three stages you must know. Non-apprehension, misapprehension, superimposition. Non-apprehension is not knowing as it is. Misapprehension is something else is seen. And superimposition is that is superimposed on the reality. That is me. So I am pure conscious self. But I am now in the Vritti Avastha. Vritti are in not Niruddha but Vyuttana. Then I identify with it so much that I don't remain as myself, I remain as a Vritti. Now, luckily in Chitta Yoga Shastra, Manomaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Annamaya Kosha, Bahya Jagata Rupa Nama, they are not at all taken into discussion. That's the greatest thing in Yoga Darshanam. They are as if not at all there only, because they are actually not there. What is there in your Chitta Vritti? Isko aap sambhal loge na, everything is taken care. If you can manage the Chitta, everything other than Chitta is managed, because all of them are from the Chitta only is coming. That's a beauty, very high benefit in Yoga Darshanam. बिना बात के ही उन सब खचरे को हटा देते. Nowhere you see अन्न प्राणमय इत्यादि. कहीं कहीं जरूरत है तो बताते हैं, but then otherwise not that much importance is given. So ekameva darshanam, khyatireva darshanam is the completion of the delusion of all the three steps of non-apprehension, misapprehension, superimposition. See, I don't see myself. I see the Vritti. I identify with the Vritti. Then I think I am the Vritti. I forgot myself. Therefore, the Vrittis are of whatever, Kshipta, Moda, Vikshiptadi, I become like that. Actually, who is going through all that? The Vrittis. But then, why this is happening is the next question that is discussed. Next point. Very, very essential, very crucial. This is again already discussed in Vedanta. We have seen in Bhagavata Ityadi. I'll take the help of that to make the pictures clear. The same Gana which we sang. Brahman with the Upadhis is Jiva. Jiva freed from the Upadhis, Brahman. And Brahman with the Upadhis becoming Jiva because of proximity with the Upadhis. Jiva is freed from the Upadhi to discover his Brahma Tattva by being away from the proximity. And what is the proximity? As beautifully explained in this Yoga Sutra and Bhashya is so beautiful. What the word he uses is, we will see that now. One by one discussion. Chittam, up to this understood, Ekameva Darshanam, Kyatareva Darshanam. After the Vritti Utthana happens, The Purusha gets identified with it so much that only one is seen, they are not seen as separate. That seeing them separate as Viveka Khyati. Not seen as separate means Viveka Khyati is lost. Not only Viveka Khyati is lost, but the Purusha takes him to be the Vritti only. That is called as Khyati Reva Darshanam. So instead of Swatma Darshanam, the Khyati Darshanam is happening. Khyati means Khayal. Khayal means thoughts. Thoughts means Vrutthis. I become one with the Vritti. That's called as Vrittisarupyam. He is explaining the word Vrittisarupyam here. Now, how is it happening? Why is it happening? We have to little bit pondering. We have to do. The explanation is what? Ki chittam ayaskanta manikalpam. See, the chitta jo hai hamara, it is like ayaskanta mani. Mani means that stone or whatever the shape. It is an ayaskanta. It is a magnet. Magnets, why you call it magnet? Its nature is there to catch the iron things, iron filings. Is it not? If they are lesser weighted than that, it pulls it towards it. अगर वो ज्यादा वेट है ये उधर जाके चिपकता है. On the whole, चिपकना उसका लक्ष्य. See the best example given to us. योग का यही महिमा है वेद भगवान व्यास का अयस्कांत मणिकल्पम चित्त. It's a kanta to ayas. Kanta means beloved. To ayas means iron. And the Maya kya hai? The chitta, like an ayaskanta, is so much in love with the chitti shakti. यहाँ तक ठीक है. अब in like in our own life, we love someone. What is the actual definition of love? That we give them what they want. We serve them. But in our definition, what is the meaning of love? I love you, therefore you must do whatever I want. Don't we misunderstand the definition of love? Same way, the chitta also misunderstands the definition of love. What it does, I love you, my dear चिति. कहते हुए चिति को ढक कर वो अपना लक्षण चिति के ऊपर डालता है वो. Just like we say, I love you, therefore you should help me. अरे यार, if you love me, you should help me ना. ये हो गया ना, ये डेफिनेशन समझ ठीक नहीं आता तो कंफ्यूजन कैसा होता है. That's why chittam ayaskanta manikalpam. Point 1. Its nature is to get attracting the chitti shakti. Chitti shakti is not like ayaskanta. It is like aya. Aya means iron. It is अपने pristine glory में होता है. It's very. If these subtle things are understood, we will come to know how we ourselves going into the world and getting lost by our own ignorance, by our own attachments. World is innocent. It is there. The Lord created. मजा हो रहा है उधर. अपन ही जाकर फंस जाते हैं. These rahasyas, when they are clear, it is so easy thereafter through little sadhana, get rid of all this nonsense and live a happy, free life. We are not here to suffer. We are not here to suffer. How much ever you say. But the jnanam, if it is gained, that suffering is freed from. If that is not there, go on suffering. Ayaskanta Manikalpam explained. Then next one is Sannidhi Matra Upakari. Sannidhi Matra. Sannidhi means proximity. Sannidhi Matra, plus enough of its proximity. Upakari means what? It as if makes the chitta gather its gunas. देखो अपने प्यार के साथ पास में गया और चित्त शक्ति में अपने गुणों को आरोपण करते हैं. Just like at those days, the electricity example is not there for Shankara Bhagavan to give or Vyasa. So now we can have it. The sannidhi of the electricity is making the filament glow. In the electricity, there is no glow. And when the bulb is glowing, electricity is not glowing. And without electricity, bulb will not glow. See the tamasha, what is happening? If the glowing nature is in the electricity, throughout the wire, it should glow. Therefore, only at the filament level it is glowing. Therefore, the glowing is whose nature? It is bulb. Therefore, bulb with its sannidhi is expressing as the light there with the proximity or presence of the electricity. Thereafter, you don't see electricity, we see only a glowing bulb. So, Sannidhi Matra Upakari. Sannidhi, understand proximity. Sannidhi Matra, only it comes to near. And Upakari, that is enough for it to make the Chiti assume the gunas of it without actually going through modification. But the thing is what? That is enough for suffering. रियली चिति शक्ति चित्त के स्वरूप से स्वभाव से अगर इन्फ्लुएंस होता तो चिति वुड नेवर हैव रिमेन्ड एज चिति टिल नाउ, क्योंकि लाखों करोड़ों चित्त वृत्तियां हैव कम सो फार. This is the crux of the entire thing to understand. Secondly, if the Chitti Shakti has modified because of Chitta Vritti, then nobody would have found Chitti Shakti and get liberated. They will only be the Chitta dancing to the tunes of Chitta. In whatever the mood Chitta is there, he will be living like that, bound only. Mukti is never discussed or not possible. So we talk about the Mukti also. In the Mukti, the Anubhuti is of the Chitti Shakti as it is also. That means Chitti Shakti is never changed because of the Chitta. Yet, in the Ajnana Avastha, in the Vritti Utthana Avastha, because of the proximity as well because of the Lakshana of the Chitta to be like Ayaskanta, it forces its own gunas as if to be received by the Chitti Shakti, that is me. Then I behave like that. I have not become that. I take it my head way on myself. I take the gunas of chitta. Why is it so? Again, the proximity. Why the proximity is there? Because they are in व्युत्थान स्थिति. अगर आप निरोधी कर दो तो होंगे ही नहीं. प्रॉक्सिमिटी का क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है. ना रहेगा बांस न बजेगी बांसुरी. Then you remain in your own conscious self स्वरूपे अवस्थानम. So revolve in these three things. वृत्ति व्युत्थान, सारूप एंड संसार, वृत्ति निरोधा, स्वरूप एंड मोक्ष. इस पे हमको योग शास्त्र का पूरा. देन द क्वेश्चन ऑफ देन हाउ टू डू द निरोधा, दैट्स व्हाट योग साधना. You have to start from where you are. You are lost in the world. Therefore, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama. They are all the sadhanas. After getting convinced that I want to be in the Kaivalya, that is possible when I am in Sarupa Avasthiti. That will happen when I don't get identified with the Vrutthis. That will happen when the Vrutthis are Niruddha. For the Vritti Niruddha, I have to do the yoga. The yoga is yama, niyama, adi. Spashta. No doubt at all. स्वचित्तम अयस्कांत मणिकल्पम सन्निधि मात्र उपकारी. तेन दृश्यत्वेन स्वं भवति. स्वं दृश्यत्वेन भवति पुरुषस्य स्वामिनः. ये खुद ही आप जाकर वहां पुरुष जो है स्वामी अपने आप को दिखाता है. देखते ही ये पुरुष as if comes under an obligation, then he identifies with that vritti actually which is दृश्य. अब दृश्य के यहां रुक नहीं जाता, वो स्लोली वो अटैचमेंट हो जाता है. तो इसका आंसर जो योग शास्त्र में देते हैं और कहीं नहीं मिलता हमको. द रीजन फॉर दिस इज व्हाट तस्मात् देयरफॉर इट इज अंडरस्टूड कि चित्त वृत्ति बोधे पुरुषस्य अनादि संबंधः हेतुः. when the chitta vrittis are there in living or the vyuttana sthiti, पुरुष का अनादि संबंध है. What is the anadi? Tomorrow I will explain it is more. Anadi is, one is time immemorial, eternal, never know. कब से ये चित्त का वृत्तियों से चिति का चित्त के वृत्तियों से संबंध हो रहा है. But the other meaning anadi in Vedanta, anadi is maya. You know, anadi maya. सुप्तः यदा जीव प्रबुध्यते अजम अनिद्रम स्वप्नम अद्वैतम बुध्यते तदा विषयन मांडुक्यम. So anadi means a question, answerless question it is. That is called as, what is called anadi here is called as maya. How in the proximity of chitta vritti, the chitti shakti behaves as if like the chitta. This question cannot be answered. That is called as anadi. It is maya. चली रहा है. But just because maya, it's not that there is no solution. There is a solution. The Vedantic solution is remain in your own pure self. Oh, don't come out of it. The yogic solution is do the nirodha of the chitta vrittis. When the corona came, the two ways of it are stay at home, safe you are. Other, go out, but with taking all the cares. Pura gloves pehno, mask pehno, all the immunity tablets le lo. Both were safe. Going out with all these things is the yoga marga. And staying with ourselves is called as the Vedanta marga. Be the self. In that one, you are doing nirodha of all the bacteria attacking you with your own, coverings and protection. Just like an example. So, the vritti उत्थान हुआ तो चित्त शक्ति को उसके साथ तादात्म्य होकर अपने आप को बोलने का ये नेचुरल सिलसिला है. दिस इज कॉल्ड योगिक भाषा. इन वेदांत क्या है? एज लॉन्ग एज यू accept the anatma as real, you will forget the atmasthiti. Therefore, by anvaya vyatirekadi paddhati, by analyzing the drishyatva, jadatva, nashratva of the anatma, reject anatma to be unreal, then you are in the reality. This is how the Vedanta talks. What yoga does through the yoga sadhanas will see to it that the vritti nirodha is done. Then na rahega vas, na bajegi basuri, you are in Swarupa Avasthanam. Like the children, husband are there, then she is there working for them. Moment they go to office and school, she is with herself. Chiti Shakti. Otherwise, Vrutthis Arupyam. With the children, she is a mother, then you'll have to make food for them. Husband, wife, and then बेचारे दिन भर टेंशन. जब चले आते हैं ना, she every day celebrates. आज स्वतंत्रता मिल गया 4 घंटे के लिए. Again the Rakshasas come. So this is what is this fourth one. Anadi sambandha hai eto ho. Then ekameva darshanam ayaskanta manikalpam, that also we have discussed too. Okay. Khyati also we explained. Then one beautiful sentence to conclude this fourth sutra and give an introduction to the fifth sutra is there. वो टच करके हम कल पंचम सूत्र से जाएंगे. Then that fifth sutra has a lot of things to understand along with Sri Vyasa Bhashya ke saath. Very fascinating, very interesting. It sorts out many nitty-gritties and intricate things for our Adhyatmik sadhana. Yoga Darshanam gives such a beautiful help for a Vedanti. If we can, without biasness, take the help of both. See what Vedanta Acharya Shankara did is, he propounded Mukti through Advaita Vedanta to specify that. He never fought or rejected that way the requirement of the yoga at its level. All other Siddhanta, when they claimed what they said ultimate as ultimate, there he talked, especially other. With yoga, he had no problem. That's why he quotes so many places the yoga related slokas of Gita Adi. Yoga Shabd kitne baar aata hai in Bhagavan Adi Shankara's Bhashya. That all. So in the same way we also, Advaita Brahmanubhuti is all Lakshyam. But the Chitta Vrittis are troubling us. So let us put them into Tikana through the yoga sadhana easy. सब मिलकर देखो सब साधनाएं जरूरी है. और सिद्धि को क्लियरली समझकर कौन सा साधना कब जरूरत है जानकर करते जाओ तो you will reach to that quickly. That's why you need to be having the Guru and Saranagati to him. So Guru, he teaches, and when he thinks that some other thing also is required, that also he teaches. Like a doctor, he makes main treatment. Any other required, the other doctor he calls, by इनको ये वाला आप कर दो. इस तरह से Guru's incoordination will repair us and make us realize the self, give us moksha. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll see na purusha samyuktam chittam apitu tat sannihitam sannidishta purushasya na deshatah na kalatah va tat asanyogat kintu yogyata lakshanaha asti cha purushasya bhoktrutva shaktihi chittasya cha bhogya shaktihi tat krutam drishyattvena iti. So sannidhyamatra eka pratyagatatvam na cha daishikam sannidhyam देशकाल अतीतत्वात् पुरुषस्य प्रधानस्य च तस्मात् चित्तवृत्तिबोधे पुरुषस्य अनादिसम्बन्धः हेतुः ताः पुनः निरोद्धव्या बहुत्वे सति चित्तस्य वृत्तयः पञ्चतयः क्लिष्टाः क्लिष्टाः इति. What a flow of discussion and beautiful it is, wonderful. मजा आता है जब एक एक चीज को समझते हैं और समझाने लगते हैं. सुनने वाले भी उसी मूड में हैं, तो they will also cherish. Good that our Yoga Sutra class is only half an hour. We are touching little topic, whichever we can grasp. Let us see tomorrow the summary of the fourth sutra, then the beginning of the fifth. Vrittayah Panchatayah. Sarvam Samasta Yogacharyanam Vedantacharyanam Charanaravindarpanastu Tatsat Brahmarpanastu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, friends. Have a wonderful day.